Hi. Um, I'm working on my sweater. It's coming along. The sweater is pissing me off, and it's like 10:30 right now, and my baby's asleep, and I should be sleeping, but it's just pissing me off, and I want to finish it, but I'm not gonna finish it tonight, obviously. I just wanted to talk about it because it's stressed me out. How Abby from Everywhere Knits said, just fuck that sweater, just throw it somewhere, and that's a super good suggestion. But I've been trying that for the last like 3 months and it's not working. I have to either finish it or frog it, and it's so much closer to being finished than to being frogged. But I tried it on, and it fits really long, like a dress, which I kind of love because it is the color of like a pumpkin, and it reminds me of Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm really lame, and every Thanksgiving I wear like orange and brown, so I could get some brown leg warmers and then wear it for Thanksgiving, and I'm totally gay like that. But the problem is that I invented the sweater myself. I totally designed it, and the cast on was 170, and oh my god, I cast on fewer than that, and because I was basing my gauge off of plain stockinette stitch, it was way too skinny, so I frogged it. And then I did it again with the right number of stitches, but I forgot to change needles after the ribbing, so I frogged it. And then, like, it was just disaster after disaster. And then I did the sleeves, and they're not the right percentage of stitches to go with the number of stitches I have in the body, so I don't even know if it's gonna work out. I'm doing this yoke design at the top, and I don't know if that's gonna work out. It's like, I'm basically scared of it, which is stupid because it's knitting. So then I put the sweater onto 3 circular needles so I could try it on, and I used these ones, which are probably like a size 5, and then I used some other ones that are size 10.5, and the sweater's being knitted on size 7, and I can't get the stitches off. I think this is like a sign that like they get over the like thing, but then I can't. It's really slow going. I have to kind of do like 7 at a time. Okay, maybe more like 5 at a time. But I have to. Oh, that was a lot that time. I have to kind of like pick up the cable, so that, because like all the stitches won't go over at this all at once. You have to do like 4 at a time. Oh my god, it's so horrible. I think like the gods, the sweater gods, are cursing me on this one. I don't know why. I don't know what I did wrong. It's like, dude, I don't deserve this, and I really should frog it, or like hide it, or just not think about it anymore, but I honestly can't, and it's making me crazy. Yeah, it's making me crazy. I just I started slipping them, and I've been knitting them, and so now I have to go back and slip them all back and do it all over again. But I'm not gonna think about that right now. I'm just gonna get it all back onto one circular, and I don't know why I'm complaining to you, blog. You don't have anything to do with it. But you know what? It's pissing me off. I hate this sweater. I hate it. And so it's like, am I like a masochist if I want to keep torturing myself like this? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with the Super Stitches project thing I'm doing. It's gonna take 2 years. Am I freaking crazy? But that's fun, at least. I get to try a new stitch pattern every time. This is making me nuts. Okay, while I'm talking about failed sweaters, yeah, that's the sound of my drawer. Okay. This sweater my Where the Wild Things Are hoodie. I have to frog it. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. It's double stranded, and I'm gonna need another person to help me so that we can each wind one ball at a time. My mom would be the ideal candidate, but she doesn't want to help me frog it because she doesn't think it should be frogged, because she thinks it's beautiful, because she thinks everything I make is beautiful. Which is nice, but just not true. Like, it's so heavy. Like, I can't even wear it. Especially in California. And the seams are terrible. They're kind of like puff sleeved. It's so ugly. I don't know. Sometimes I think about the stuff that I'm knitting, or the things that I have knitted in the past, and I don't know why I even try. It's kind of like embarrassing to even think about. I mean, it's not like, yeah, I'm a knitter and I like design my own stuff and it's all totally awesome. No, it's like, dude, I fuck up all the time and it doesn't work out for me. It just doesn't work out. It really doesn't. I'm like totally stuck. Ugh. I'm like sweating, I'm having a workout here. But I just wanted to show you what I'm going through because it hurts. It's horrible. And this isn't even the only sweater that I'm working on that totally sucks. Like, there's my hardcore sweater. It's so bad. It's not ever gonna work out. I'm so scared to do Intarsia. That means I'm a chicken, right? If I'm like afraid. If I'm afraid of knitting, that makes me an ultimate chicken. Like, I think it was one of Stephanie Pearl McPhee's books. She says, don't be afraid of knitting, be afraid of like skydiving and like drowning and things that are actually scary. And sometimes that's really motivating to me, but today it's like, dude, I'm such a pansy. Oh my god. This, seriously, I put like half the stitches on this 10.5 needle. I've been taking them off like 3 at a time. And it's making me crazy. And I just had to share the insanity because, you know, sometimes you read people's blogs and like they just keep posting things and they're all really pretty and nice, and like you sit there like, what the hell? Like, that was string and now it's something really awesome. And a lot of times, like, okay, I was reading Never Not Knitting's, or listening to her podcast, and I love her podcast and it's really funny and it's cute and I really like it. But she was talking about, I think it was in like the 3rd episode or something. I'm going from all the way to the beginning. And my computer's retarded, so it takes forever to load. So I like wait like a whole day to listen to a podcast. But anyways, now I have to slip them all back to here. I have to slip them. What the hell happened here? What? Oh, good. Okay. So, I was listening to her podcast, and she was talking about this hooded sweater she made for her niece years ago. Like years and years ago, because the podcast I listened to was years old. So, she made this sweater for her niece, and then she looked at it and was like, oh my god, the hood's on backwards. And so she cut it off and then grafted it on right, and then looked at the pattern better and realized that, oh shit, it was right to begin with. And then yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's totally something I would do, you know. And then there was a link to her project page, and in the project page there was no mention of that at all. It was just like, this turned out great, you know. And it was like, wow. I mean, maybe people just don't document their failures as much as they document their successes, but yeah, I really hope this sweater doesn't turn out to be a failure. It's camel yarn. I was all excited. I don't know why. All I think about when I think about camels is like Aladdin and like spit, but, and also UC Davis, because one time I went there and there was camels spitting. But I was really excited. Now I'm not. Now I'm very grumpy. And I keep thinking, well, I could always frog it, but haven't busted into this yet. This is 6 more balls of the Camelino. And I have 2 more here. And I think 2 more elsewhere. It's like I have so much of this yarn, and even if I do frog it, what the hell am I gonna make with like 18 balls of worsted weight in this weird pumpkin-y color? I don't know. Whatever it is, it'd have to be hand washable. So sweater is the ideal candidate, but I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to knit with this yarn again. Just need some time. This is one of those things where like time wounds all heals. Time heals all wounds. No, I need some time. But at the same time, I need these needles, which is stupid. Well, it's like, I need these needles, but I could just take them off, which is how they've been. They've been with size 15 stuck on here for like 2 months. And I need these needles to work on my mom's shawl, but really I just want them back. I feel like this yarn has claimed my needles, and I don't want them to have claimed my needles. I finally got back my 16 inches needle or cable from the sleeve, and that was another thing. While I was working on the sleeve, I was doing a 16-inch needle with it, and it's not 16 inches round, so it was difficult to like wrestle with it. But I'm glad I got that back, and I'm gonna need a hat tomorrow. God damn it, I don't even care. I bought that circular needle set, and then I just like cast on like as many projects as the needle set allowed me to, and they just kind of sat places. And then I contemplated buying another needle set, but I didn't because I'm a good person. So anyways, I thought I'd come at you guys through a vlog because I just had to show you my dreadful, horrible sweater. And I'm gonna put a picture too, because I want to, because I took a picture. Might as well. Shit. I went through all that effort of putting those things, putting the 10.5s in here and then taking them back out. You get a picture, damn it. Okay, that's it. Enough ranting. I'm just so pissed off.